Ladies, gentlemen, thank you very much for being with me once again for this new week and to go over the latest chapter of Substack about why you can grow people more than they want to grow themselves. This is a topic that is very close to me because I've had the chance in my 15 years career to surround myself and to earn many mentors throughout my career that really helped me to learn, to develop myself, to achieve my goals, and to create myself a career full of opportunities and challenges that brought me, as you might know by now, in 7 different countries, 3 continents, and continue to become the leader that I always dreamed to be. Okay, so as you are guys used to it now, we're always going through the 3 main questions that will allow me to explain you and to go deeper in details about what it means like to be a mentor and to be a good mentee as well, because a relationship goes on both sides. And of course, finding a mentor, it's something which is very important for your career's growth, but to be a reliable and successful mentee, it's also a vital part of the process for people to continue to give you and share with you the fruits of their years of experience to make you save some precious time inside your career. Okay, so let's kick in right away because I want to start with something which is very, very special to me. So, the first question, ladies and gentlemen, today is going to be, why is mentorship so powerful in someone's career? And again, I want to start with the chapter of Monsieur Le Nouvel when I started at Le Meurice, because back in the days when I got this interview at Le Meurice, five-star hotel, three Michelin star restaurant, I didn't even know what I was doing. My dad sent me to the 10 best restaurants and hotels in Paris to go and drop my almost empty resume. And surprisingly, I received a call less than a week later from Monsieur Le Nouvel, who asked me for an interview in the three Michelin star restaurant. I was shaking. The guy made me sweat for 20 minutes, asking me some questions that I didn't even have the answers. And the guy is true that believed in me when I didn't even believe in myself at the first place. And the only thing that I wanted to cry is because he almost asked me to shave my sideburns, and this is why I didn't even get the job yet. All right, so again, back in the days, I arrived to this incredible restaurant with some of the best and most world-class professions that you have in this industry in France. And I spend my days like literally 5 to 6, 7 hours a day just polishing plates and silverware all day long, with hot water, salt, aluminum foil, and I was just scrapping plate and silverware and making them immaculate. And again, a strong leadership and mentoring session that I took once my director arrived after polishing like almost 1,000 plates for lunch service. He saw one of them that still have like a watermark on it and just made me polish everything back a second time. I was horrified. I was horrified. I wanted to throw up. I wanted to quit. But these are the kind of lessons that I've learned to never make twice the same mistake, because I understood the pain of what it felt like. Okay, you don't do it once properly, you're going to do it a second time, and this is how you're going to learn. So, mentorship again is not just a tap in the back and being nice and being funny and being cool. A mentor is not this, is not here for that, sorry. A mentor is meant to teach you the values and the principles that you will need in order to succeed inside your career and your journey, to set and help you structure the most solid foundations that will serve you for the rest of your career. So, again, it gave me confidence, visions, opportunities throughout my career. And this is just talking about Le Meurice itself. For example, when I was about to pass my diploma, and just 3 months before, I didn't even think about working on that. I was just capable of building something like this and getting my diploma. He told me, no, 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 Lucas, this is not how it's going to happen. I'm not going to accept to have an apprentice that's going to fail under my charge. And he took so many hours from his own time to teach me, to coach me, to challenge me, to test me, to make me practice my flambe, my carvings on the floor, my menus in French and in English, my body language, my presence, in order for me to expose my results. And in fact, it paid off because I ended up having the best mark in my entire school, in at least the professional areas. So Again, he believed in me the moment I didn't believe in myself. Like there was so many more students that had more background, pedigree, coming from money, more educated than I was, and he chose to bet on me. And that's something that changed my life entirely for one single shot. And from that point on, I knew that I had so much to give him back, because he gave me open door that would transform my career, and I knew it right away when I started serving my first celebrities around and be surrounded with some of the biggest luxuries in this world. Like, I knew I was the closest that I ever been from achieving my dreams. And from that point on, based on how he made me feel and how he made me feel so valued, I fought for him forever, to make him the proudest and to show him that he didn't make a mistake on betting on me. Okay, so this is why mentor can change the trajectory of someone's life, because he literally did. And once I was on that train, I made sure to never jump off that train ever again. Now, second question. Why do many people never attract mentors? Because I think it all starts from the mindset. Okay, now that I'm a bit grown in this industry and I have mentored many team members, so many of them just want um, a promotion or more money or whatsoever. But uh, this is not what a mentor is looking at. A mentor is looking for somebody that is truly ambitious, that's truly want the right thing. Imagine yourself spending time, hours, focus, follow-ups on somebody who doesn't really care. Why would you do this to yourself? Of course not. So, and I've made these mistakes many times throughout my career. I was trying to mentor everybody. I was trying to be the savior, to that I would be able to help anybody and everybody, that I will change their life. And I realized that I spent so much time and energy for not much at the end of the day, because those who really want this, it's going to be only 1 or 2% of the workforce that you have. Many people, they don't have the same dreams, they don't have the same ambitions, and you cannot push them to believe and to fight for something they don't want from within. So that's why being present, understanding, listening, and observing enough your team members to actually understand who is actually worth your time as a mentor is very, very precious. So for somebody which is looking for a mentor, what you want is humility, effort, somebody that takes correction and that takes feedback well, somebody that is working harder than expected and who takes those kind of initiatives, that you will be looking at the leader and the mentor, right? For me now as a leader, I will want to recommend and to help those who actually make my life easier as a leader, right? Of course, those who fight for you, those that you don't have to worry about, those who are consistent, those who strive to greatness, those who learn from their mistakes, those who are honest. These are the kind of people a leader wants to surround himself with. The same way, if I have a boss, my main mission is going to make my boss feel great, feel relaxed. Don't worry, I got this. This is for you. Take your night off. I got you. I remember what you told me. You don't have to repeat me twice, and vice versa. And now it's true that there is like a very few amount of people that do have this mindset of of greatness, and that's why most people, they don't receive it, because they think like just by doing their job it's going to be enough. Funny enough, this week I've been learning this powerful sentence that says, to be good at something, you have to be passionate. But to be great at something, you have to be obsessed. And that is something that helped me throughout my career to find those mentors that pushed me to be the best of my abilities, is because I was obsessed with greatness. I was obsessed with the value that I was bringing into this world, being over competitive and to be the best team member that I could be based on the competition that I had ahead of me. I was obsessed with refining my